All right. Can you guys hear me in virtual world?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, welcome to 1 Million Cups, Northeast Tarrant County. I am Craig host today, also known as Darlisa Dilts. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. We are live from the center, North Texas. If you guys can see, we have a full room. It's kind of a glare, but we have a decent amount of people in person today as well. So we are excited that you have decided to join us this morning. So as customary, our mission here at 1 Million Cups is to help aspiring or current entrepreneurs succeed in their endeavors by establishing a supportive space where they can test, tweak, or simply validate their idea while connecting them to similarly diverse, driven members of the community, which is you. We also like to ensure that any and every entrepreneur or wantrepreneur, because you don't have to be a full-blown entrepreneur, will have at least one clearly defined path to access education and resources within their communities. How that typically works is we have 1 to 2 presentations, and the presenters are not here to sell. They're not here to ask for investment or to gain direct exposure of the product and or service. Exposure in the sense of sharing their message, but not in the area of, mass marketing. The presenters are here to share their business, their journey, their milestones, and most importantly, their obstacles and barriers to success. Each presenter will have right around 6 minutes, followed by 20 minutes of community Q&A for feedback, questions, and or advice. Just want to point out that this is not a consulting session, but we do encourage you, if there is something that you see that sticks out to you, please connect with the presenter so that you can share that expertise with them and connect further. We also have a portion that is called Community Updates, where we want to share your events, any good news that you have, or anything of the such. We are grateful to our sponsors. We have Xenia Roastery, who provides the 1 Million Cups coffee. So if you are in the space today and you are having the coffee, please look up Xenia Roastery and shop them out because they are a local roaster here in the Tarrant County area. And then you have the Center North Texas, who provides access to the space. And then you have Cultural Consultants, who provides our speakers with their awesome 1 Million Cups merch after they have presented. So thank you so much to our sponsors.
What's the Center North TX? What is the Center North TX?
There's a question in the room, and it's coming from Darlisa Dilts, because today I'm Craig. And he said, what is the Center NTX? Center NTX is a new flexible workspace and business center here in North Richland Hills, open to everyone. So we could not do 1 Million Cups without our awesome organizers. So we have a gambit of organizers who you can see on the screen. We have many of them in the room with us today, and we have some online. So we are grateful to our organizers because it may seem like it's an easy thing to do, but it takes some back end type stuff. So we are grateful to our organizers for always coming through to help us get things and keep things flowing. So now we want to pause, and we do a portion called Who's in the Room. And so because we are a hybrid offering, we do 2 rooms. We do Who's in our virtual room, who our organizer, Ms. Michonne Landry, will help us with that. And then we'll have one of our organizers here in the room to pick a couple of individuals to present themselves. The only caveat is, because you're in the room, you get to come up to the podium. Okay, so Michonne, we will let you go first, and you can pick who's in your room.
Hey, good morning. Yes, I have 2 people I'd like to select. I'd like to select Tim Allen, and then I'd also like to select Amy Razor today.
Tim, you're on the hot seat.
My hot seat is, I'm supposed to introduce myself and talk about great things. What am I on the hot seat for?
15 seconds. Who you are,
What you do?
and how you learned about Woman Cups.
Okay, Tim Allen, the CEO of the CEC, the awesome nonprofit that serves Northeast Tarrant County and all of Tarrant County. We're chamber members. We help people, give them a hand up, not just a handout when they get in challenging situations in life. And the cups, I found out about it through the chamber when it got started with this fine lady leading it. And I've been popping in and out. And Sean has also been a help to get me in this as well.
Awesome. Thank you for being here with us, Tim. Amy.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Razor, and I'm the Fort Worth Regional Director for the Better Business Bureau. And I do everything forward-facing for BBB, and that's speaking engagements and media and business consultations. And I am here to support you all in any way that I can. And I've been coming to 1 Million Cups for quite some time. So it's a fantastic concept, and I love the opportunity to hear from businesses each week.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm going to pick on one more person in the virtual room. I'm going to call on Miss Tanya Whitaker. Miss Tanya, you want to introduce yourself?
Good morning. My name is Tanya Whitaker. I am the owner of Hearst Nutrition and Wellness here in the beautiful city of Hearst, Texas. We have been open since August, serving all of the delicious protein snacks and goodies to our community. And we're looking forward to meeting any and all that are in the neighborhood. Thank you.
And we're going to be seeing Tanya on this platform here soon, because she's going to be doing a 1 Million Cups presentation. Awesome. Welcome to all of our virtual guests. Okay, so now we're going to let Mr. Jack Bradshaw choose 2 people to come up and introduce themselves.
All right, well, Miss Laura Jenkins, you're my first choice, so.
You have to stand in front of this so they can see it. They can see it. Ready?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Laura Jenkins, and I own and operate sometimes, all the time I operate. It's DFW EcoWise Mobile Vehicle Detailing, and I come to you when you want it and how you want it to make your vehicles the best that it can be. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. And I'm going to pick on Jen Smith again, because when she came last week, she wasn't a member of the chamber, but now she is. So come on out. Introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Jen Smith. I'm a licensed massage therapist and owner of Sapphire Bodywork in North Richland Hills. I'm located inside Old World Salon. I do an intuitive approach to massage and a customized massage for each individual client.
All right, thank you. And hopefully at some point we can convince her to present at 1 Million Cups as well.
Yes,
Thank you.
I like the sound of that. Okay, so we have some awesome newbies. I'm excited about that. I'm feeling like our 1 Million Cups calendar is getting pretty full.
Yes.
Speak it. Okay, all right, so let's go back to our presentation. And I'm excited today about our presenter for the morning. Hold on. Miss Tiara Brown, who comes to us as the owner of Leadership Now. Miss Tiara, I put this thing up here, but are you there, Tiara?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Okay. To have Miss Tiara Brown, the owner of Leadership Now. Tiara was one of our cohort graduates that will actually be graduating the program tonight. So she is hot off the, business experience press, and excited to have you there. If you want to share your screen, the floor is now yours.
Absolutely. me one quick second. All right, are we up?
Yes, ma'am, we can see you.
Feel free to join us up front. There's two
We can
seats
see
here.
you.
There's a few seats.
Okay. You want me to, I just hear some background noise. Okay, I didn't know if you were speaking to you. Okay, so let's get started. Hi, everybody. My name is Tiara Brown. I am actually not in Tarrant County. I am in Dallas County, but thanks so much to Darlisa and the North Texas Entrepreneur Education and Training Center. She has just been a divine connection, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Leadership Now, I'll give you a little bit of background before I start explaining what is on your screen right now. It actually started as a life coaching business in 2017, and I was just kind of a social media life coach. I was trained through this life coaching certification back in 2017. I haven't redeveloped it or did it in a while, so forgive me for not knowing the name of it. But I found that a lot of the stressors for my clients was coming from workplace issues, and a lot of their baggage came from just workplace issues and not being able to really have that change in the workplace area. So I decided at 2018 that if I can affect change on the business side and in businesses and at businesses, then perhaps I can reach more people and we can really start healing in the ways we need to heal just in personal development. So Leadership Now came to life. And in May of this month, I was fortunate enough to be invited to be a franchise partner with Leadership Management Institute out of Waco, in which they develop all of the courses and the foundation for the leadership development and the business development process. And so we are just in the business of change. We want people to not have this motivational high in business development. And if anybody has ever worked in a corporate space, you know that like when these leadership development courses are sometimes it's just kind of they teach you about it, you click the quiz, you get your score at the end, and you go back to doing the same thing that you were doing prior to the training. And that's what we wanted to stop pretty much. And so our biggest areas of impact at Leadership Now are personnel development in regards to communication, team building, productivity, and priority focused development. Here at Leadership Now, it's a habit change. And so we want to create a habit change because that's where we see the change in those small little things that we do every day, such as perhaps checking our email more effectively, not spending 45 minutes on emails when in the middle of the day when you really could be doing something more productive with your time, or stopping those small 5-minute communications with everybody in the office that adds up to maybe 3 hours lost out of your day. So the idea of it is to redevelop habits that make you more effective and increase organizational effectiveness and hopefully profitability. So we start basically with the organization and the person. We want to know what your goal is. So if you have a goal of, say, better communication, that's where we start in our development process. And we go through the program with the focus of we're going to increase communication. We want to have better communication in how we send emails and how we speak to one another in the office, and communication all across the board. And so we begin with a needs assessment because that's important. We want to know where the issues are. And then we go to the goal setting process, and the program and the goal setting process, it is a SMART goal. And if you're unfamiliar with the SMART goal, it's the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, tangible, and time specific goal. Because if there's not a timeline on the goal, you can reach for it forever. So we make it a hard timeline. So, like, hey, at this point, I want to be able to see the tangible result of, say, better communication or better use of X, Y, and Z times. And then with that, we go through the process, and you have the choice of doing a weekly development cohort and just really kind of getting that community aspect and feeling from everybody in the organization. We really want to know, we want to know the feedback, and the weekly cohorts are very good because you get to speak to everybody else, and you get the ideas, and everything gets flowing, and you really understand where everybody's coming from in the process. And these are just a few of the programs that's offered through Leadership Now. It's the productivity, the effective leadership development, communication, team dynamics, motivational leadership, selling strategies, leadership for women, and of course, time management, because that's also important as well. So the end. Darlene.
Okay, Tiara, thank you so much. Thanks for that great presentation. And let's give a round of applause before we go into question and answer. So first of all, we always ask our presenters, what can we as a community do for you? So Tiara, what challenges are you facing, and what types of things do you need to hear from us so we can support you?
The biggest challenge that I'm facing is connecting and getting in front of people who would value the business. I've had amazing leads. I've been given amazing leads, but I'm more of a business to business, not a business to consumer. And the problem is having a business to consumer lead. It's not really a problem. It's just not my path. And it's difficult to communicate value to just an individual as opposed to a company. So you all can assist me by helping me understand how to communicate value business to business as opposed to business consumer, as I'm coming from being a life coach and doing a.
Great. So does anybody online or in the room? It looks like Craig does have some feedback or a question. I see Amy as well. So let's start with Craig.
Yeah, Tiara, what you're offering is obviously in need by many businesses out there, but who would you say is your target market? Or to put it differently, what sectors are you targeting from a business to business standpoint? And the second part of that is how would they engage you? Like, is it would they call you? Is there a menu of items they can choose from? How does it work once you have that engagement?
Great. So Craig, to answer your first question, my target market would be minority-owned small businesses, no more than 15 to 20 employees, preferably women-owned businesses. And how would they engage? So right now, I schedule appointments via my website. So you can shoot me an email, I'll schedule the appointment, and then we'll do the interview process. And we kind of work through what's the best program, so to speak, for that business or organization.
Just real quick, and I'll shut up. The libraries, many libraries, the North Richland Hills Library, and you can do this remotely, does have a tool where you can download business data, business addresses, and contact information to do direct mail or phone calls that you can distill down to certain sizes of businesses and different sectors, and it's free.
Oh, great. I didn't know that. Thank you so much.
And just so you know, that's called Data Axle. And if you just call up to the NRH library or probably other libraries in the area, yeah, they would probably be able to help you just learn to log in, and you can do it all online. It's really easy. So Data
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Amy, you have your hand up.
Yes. Networking. There are more than 100 networking groups in our area. I'd be more than happy to meet with you and discuss where you'd be a good fit, including women-focused groups as well. So my email's in the chat. Let's set up a meeting, and I'm happy to connect you with some great networking groups.
Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate it, of course.
Wonderful. All right, Michonne.
Hi, good morning, Tiara. I was wondering if you have connected with and or familiar with the Women's Business Council out in Dallas. It's the certifying agency for women who have small businesses. It's called WBC Southwest.
No, I have not connected with them to answer your question, Ms. Landry, but I will. And they certify women-owned businesses?
Correct. And in that, I think that circle, you will find a number of not only women-owned business, but minority-owned businesses as well that really are in the target market that you are seeking.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Before I go,
If
everybody,
you're talking,
thank
if
you
you're
so
talking, we
much.
can't hear you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you're on mute. We can't hear you.
I don't know how that happened. I'm so sorry. You guys weren't able to hear her question.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead and try again. Sorry.
Awesome presentation, Tiara. My question is, what are some of your goals for 2022?
Some of my goals for 2022 for my business, my goal is to serve at least 3 businesses, and of course, with my business, and also give my services to at least 2 nonprofits. And so with that, so to get more clear with the course serving my business with other businesses and then purchasing my program, I'm going to use maybe, let's say 15 people of those 3 businesses. For each program that is delivered to a person will be given to a nonprofit organization, and so they can use the program. And so that's one of my biggest goals.
Wonderful. Any other follow-up questions to that? Are you good?
Does Michonne have another question?
Michonne, do you have another question, or is your hand still raised from your previous?
No, I just haven't lowered my hand. Sorry.
You're fine.
So
Tim wants to say, if you ever want one of those nonprofits to be the CEC, we're here.
Absolutely, Tim, absolutely.
That's a great point. Okay, Darlisa has a question.
So another question is, how active are you on LinkedIn? If leadership is kind of your focus, LinkedIn is like the #1 professional website to use among professionals right now. So my question is, how active are you on LinkedIn, and are you using LinkedIn as a resource to help you find those companies that you are wanting to connect with?
I'm very active on LinkedIn. That was actually my very first kind of social media aspect with my business, because it is such a rich resource for businesses. However, as I've reached out to a few businesses, they're more of like, oh, that's great. Why don't you fill out this open rec that we have and just come work for our organization, which is of course not at all what I want to do. But I am learning how to use it more strategically, just to talk to more economic decision makers in my target market and contracting with them like that.
Very good. All right, any other questions?
I now have a question as
Okay,
a follow-up.
Michonne, go ahead.
And no, it's a follow-up to what Darlisa was saying. And I think maybe I was I think where she's going with it is, have you, like, for example, use LinkedIn to create content marketing, mini content marketing, like videos and things of that nature?
I have not used LinkedIn for content marketing, just because I really didn't have a direction prior to the cohort the B1 Bank cohort that I just got out of with Darlisa. Thanks, Darlisa, for that. But a part of my marketing strategy moving forward is to implement the content marketing via LinkedIn.
Okay, that might be very good for you and help for
Okay,
your business.
thank you.
Great. I think Jack has a question in the room.
Yeah, just kind of following up that thought, Tiara, you're in really an industry where it's hard to differentiate yourself. So you've got to be working on that all the time, almost like a realtor or insurance person. It's really your reputation and building that. And I think what Mishan and Darlisa were talking about with videos, if you can easily do videos on your iPhone using iMovie, just some little 1 minute to 2 minute tips, almost like a weekly, building your leadership skills kind of a thing to brand yourself. And you can even orient them for the market that you're trying to get, but just think of what you can do weekly to build that kind of organic reputation that will lead to more business. But I think that if you are building that content, especially that video content, and you're thinking about a weekly basis, what it is that you can do, and how can you give your expertise to others to build their professional leadership skills, and giving them weekly tips that'll make a difference. And then, just look for as many, just like today, just look for as many speaking opportunities where you can get out there and give to others. And then that also comes back to you in terms of a business. You never really know how it does, but just by being out there, building that reputation and giving to other organizations, you'll see that happen organically.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Good advice. All right, Craig has another question.
Yeah, more of a comment, Tiara. You mentioned, is this a franchise that you have, or can you elaborate on that again?
Yeah, so all the programs that are offered are through a franchise partnership. Yes, I apologize if I didn't clarify that.
No, that's okay. And I haven't looked at your website or the franchisor's website, but are there testimonials? Are there like anything about like interest creating remarks that capture people's audience, or testimonials, or somebody says like, hey, this helped me save, a head count, or this helped me find time for my family. I don't know if the parent company has that type of information, but I would consider maybe seeking out some testimonials from the parent company to complement your messaging, because people always like to know that others have joined, kind of a group think, or joining the party, so to speak.
Okay, absolutely. I'll definitely pull some of those out, because I know we have them.
Okay, awesome. Any other questions? Anyone in the room? Anybody online? I don't see any hands raised. All right, well, let's give Tiara another round of applause. Thank you again. I hope you found this valuable.
I did, thank you.
Good. I will send it over to Darlisa for community announcements.
Just calling me over. Okay. So before we go into community announcements, a birdie told me that it is someone in the room's birthday. So we have a very special birthday thing that we're going to do. And it's for Mr. Jack. So before I'm up to do community
80 years old.
and that's him.
I feel like it.
And before we put him to work, we're gonna sing him 1 Million Cups, Northeast Tarrant County, happy birthday. And I don't have much in the gift, but we're gonna give him a bottle of wine. All right, come on up, Jack. So before you get to do community announcements, which I don't know that he was able to see the community announcements. Were you able to see them? None in the chat.
So if you do have any community announcements, put them in the chat and I'll reference Elizabeth to that.
Okay, so we're gonna sing happy birthday, Jack.
Woo!
Are you guys ready?
Alcohol is the way to my heart. So,
So,
especially at this age.
all right, ready, set, and go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Jack. Happy birthday to you.
Nice voice, Tim.
It's a party. So happy birthday,
Thank
Jack.
you, everybody. It's very special. Last year was kind of a biggie because it was my 60th and I developed a fever 2 days before and I thought I had COVID, but then I got tested and I didn't, but I was out for a week. So it wasn't really a fantastic 60th birthday celebration. So it's like 60 we do at 61 for a few days. So thank you very much. All right. Well, community wise, I just, we have a luncheon tomorrow at the chamber, and you can still register today if you would like to come. If you've never been before, come see me, and you can come as our guest. But we're doing marketing without money. We've got Fox 4 Jeff Crilly, who has his own PR firm and specializes in getting people publicity, whether it's in print or on air in very unique ways. And so he's going to be talking about some of the ways that he does that. And so please come join us for that. And then tomorrow, if you are in the mood to party, we have a ribbon cutting at the Cajun Market, which is a dual sort of ribbon cutting and party that us and the Colleyville Chamber are putting on. It's straight up 26, near Lifetime Fitness, kind of in Colleyville. They have wonderful food. They're going to be sampling their food, going to be having complimentary adult beverages. So if you like Cajun food, their gator bites are unbelievably good. Their red beans and rice, incredible. Their shrimp plates. I mean, they have an alligator poor boy. So I'm a little biased because my son works there. He's actually going to be pouring the adult beverages tomorrow. They won the People's Choice at our Denim and Diamonds event for best food. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's from 4 to 7. So come on out and enjoy some Cajun food tomorrow. So, you're going to make me put my readers on, aren't you?
Sorry.
All right, we got a couple more online here. We've got Amy Razor with Better Business Bureau. Join her for networking today at 3 o'clock. And the link is in your Zoom, but it's the Austin BBB. And that is always great networking. Amy, anything you want to say about that?
Open networking, so not seat protected. Would love to have anybody that would like to come join us.
All right. And we've got the CEC delivers Christmas, December 4th through 17th. You can sponsor a family and be Santa for a day. And who doesn't want that? It's it's deliver. You get to deliver toys, food, resources for a BISD family. So just go to cechope.org to sign up for that. Or you can always call Tim, right? Tim, anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, no, it's been a great opportunity to connect with a family, and we have toy drives. So you can pick up toys here, and the food all picks up at CEC, or you can buy your own. It's up to you.
Okay. Awesome. Darlisa?
So December 11th here at the Center North Texas, we will be doing a holiday bazaar, celebrating and encouraging the community to come out and shop local. So we have 16 amazing local entrepreneurs that will be here in Christmas spirit, so that the community can come out and shop local. So you can get those last minute Christmas gifts and you can patronize your local startups. December 11th, and it is called the Holiday Bazaar. I'll put the link in the chat.
Yes.
And what time is that, Darlisa?
It's from 9 to 1 on that Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And I was handed 2 more things that we've got going on today. If you'd like to join us, we are doing a ribbon cutting for Fairfield Inn and Suites. And is that, Angie, it's in Richland Hills, right along 820 there? Anything, hors d'oeuvres, beverages, anything else you want to add?
Nope, you did a great job.
So it starts at 4:30 if you want to join us out there for refreshments and to celebrate. Is it a new hotel? It's a new hotel there in Richland Hills. And then on Friday, if firearms is something that you are interested in, we also are going to be having a ribbon cutting at Defiant Arms in right on Denton Highway in Halton City, not too far from the chamber. And they're going to be giving away guns, aren't they? No.
I doubt that.
Anyway, the owner has some special gift bags for everybody. And so if you'd like to come out and be part of that, I'm sure it would be very interesting. So join us for that, but hopefully we can see you at the luncheon tomorrow with the chamber and also at least at the Cajun Market ribbon cutting for Gator Bites and adult beverages.
Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth.
And then don't forget about next week's announcement about the meeting next week also.
Okay, Darlisa.
Yes, so thank you so much for bringing it up.
You're on mute, Darlisa, and it's a little hard to hear you.
Okay, I'll come there.
Come on up. All right, thank you everybody for that was some just excellent singing. So thank you very much. Made my day.
All right, well, happy birthday again, Jack. And thank you so much again, Tiara, for your presentation today. Very excited to be able to connect with you and share some of those thoughts and resources with you. As Misha mentioned, so next week is Thanksgiving week. Can you guys believe that we are at Thanksgiving already? That being said, we will not be meeting on the 24th so that you guys can prepare for family time, fun time, or if you're like me, probably just want to get some sleep. Just saying. But we will not meet on the 24th. So we will be back the following week, which is December 1st. And we will be, is not December 1st? Is it, somebody said no? Yes. Is the next week December 1st?
No, week after. Right?
After the 24th. What's the week after? It's the 1st. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we will see you guys back here December 1st. Same time, same location. And we have an amazing speaker lined up for that as well. As always, we ask that you guys do connect with us on social media. We are on Facebook, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram. Please share, please connect, please, put comments in there of your experiences with 1 Million Cups. We do post the videos and we are live streamed on Facebook. So if you miss it, you can go back and you can watch it. And if you have not presented for 1 Million Cups or you presented a while ago and you want to come back, please do so. We love to highlight, we love to share, we love to promote what it is that you are doing within your business. So please apply to present so we can keep that calendar full. Any other announcements or thoughts that anyone would like to share? You're going to miss us. It's going to be 2 whole weeks before we are here again. Anybody want to share anything? Give well wishes? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Well, if you're in the area, you want to swing by the Center North Texas, come on by, check us out. We are a new flexible workspace here in North Richland Hills. And we thank you guys for joining us today for 1 Million Cups.
All right, great turkey time.
See you guys.
Or Del Frisco Grill time for me, Sean.
I'm following me, Sean.
Count me in too.
All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Happy birthday again, Jack.
Thank you very much.